Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the electric Israeli in my Tesla. And today I'm gonna give you mine, not somebody else, mine, top 5 reasons why the Tesla Model 3 is the best car. Awesome sedan, awesome. So here it is, from 5 to 1. Number 5, it's just a beautiful car. Now I know the old cliche, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Well, my eyes are beholding to this, and if you don't like it, well, that's too bad, because I think it's an absolutely gorgeous looking car. Beautiful, aerodynamic, futuristic, different, groundbreaking design, the whole thing really amazing. Number 4 is the space. Now it's very important. We all know that some cars like my Chevy Volt are lots of compromises. This is a 5-seater, not a 2 front and squish in the back, and 2 and maybe squeeze 1 in the middle. This is a 5-seater with this beautiful glass roof design, comfortable for 5 adults. Okay, I don't want to start comparing it to others, but this is a beautiful 5-seater, great deep cargo trunk with a well to put all kinds of stuff that you don't need to use, like your charger and other stuff, and a front truck where you can put many things. I've used it already in a long trip. So the interior, the seating, and the cargo capacity back and front are no compromise. There is no compromise here. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful with the way it is curving and the way it is designed. Is marvelous engineering. Number 3, which is right before number 2. Number 3 is really the groundbreaking technology. The 115-inch screen in the front that you can do 99% of the functionalities. The 2 buttons on the steering wheel. Just the minimalistic and yet rich technology. 16 cameras, sensors, autopilot, adaptive cruise control, lane change, over-the-air updates, web, internet connection in the car, supercharging maps, navigation system. I mean, you name it. It's just a marvelous invention, marvelous technology, marvelous everything. Number 2, which is very connected to number 1, is the supercharging network. If you want to pick something that makes Tesla different than everybody else, there's a lot of things, but if you really want to pick the one thing that this car and this car company, this technology company, Tesla, did, is create the car and the charging at the same time. All right, so the United States, Western Europe, Japan, some parts in China, even some parts in the Middle East are networked with growing supercharging system that enable you to drive almost anywhere with no fear whatsoever. No fear whatsoever that you're not gonna make it. Okay, you're really gonna have to try to get stuck, otherwise you will not. So that is a marvelous idea. It's one of the best ideas that they have, that you will go in 10-15 minutes of a normal stop, you will get a jolt of energy. I got on this car 120 miles in like 20 minutes of a regular stop after a 200 miles drive, which any human being will need that kind of a break. And then you can go for pennies. I mean, the old models, the first models, have a free supercharging for life. Even these models, I mean, I had a 500 50 something miles trip, and it cost me $7 in supercharging. That's it. But the number one, and if you I picked this as a number one because if you tell me you have to give up almost everything except for one thing, what would you pick? And this is the one I would pick in this Tesla Model 3, and that is the range. The 310 true miles. These are true miles. I tested it local, I tested it highway. You get what it says that you're gonna get. If it says 200 miles, you will get 200 miles. Okay? The 310 miles have eliminated any kind of range anxiety, none whatsoever. We charge this car for 70%, which is 220 miles or so. You can run on it for the whole week. You can charge it to 80%, you can charge it to 90%, you can charge it to 100% on occasions if you need a long trip. But the battery size, 75 kilowatt battery size, and the range that this car gives you is just breathtaking. The whole idea of electric cars can't go anywhere is just moot. It's just gone. With this car, this is a car for everything. My 80 miles Nissan Leaf is an awesome car. I drove almost 40,000 miles on it, but all in local driving. You cannot do long trip with it. Not this car. This car is your only car. There are no more excuses. So these are my top 5. If you have other top 5s, please share with me. I always love to hear your perspective. And don't forget, in the meantime, to subscribe to this awesome channel. Help me change the world one electric car at a time, and support this channel by becoming a patron and or a shop at the Electric Israeli store. See you tomorrow, guys.